Cabot loved this, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
That was actually one thing he made sure to go see, wasn't it, in Fuerteventura?
Yeah.
The harbour. And he'd have loved the one in Turkey as well that we saw.
I think that's what made my dad jealous when I mentioned
What?
it.
The harbour?
Yeah.
Oh, the boat trip?
The boat trip.
Oh, what? When you told him that we paid for a boat trip?
I think he said, make sure to take loads of photos.
For him?
I think their writing's just so crazy.
So smooth, isn't it? It's nice.
How they're writing it though is pretty cool as well.
That's what I'm about.
But that's probably why there wasn't no. That's why there probably.
Okay.
Out of breath.
It's okay. It's okay? Okay guys, let's go now. We turn around, the fishing is the corner. Let's go.
Cool, isn't it?
Okay. Excuse me. Hello. Move. Turn around, the fishing is the corner. Let's go. Camera. Let's go. You hold. She no hold. Come on. Come on.
He's alright.
Wow.
Okay.
Enough here for my back. Okay, just like for example, very easy, very small and easy. Sometimes the people don't close reefs, okay, and they can get some drops of water. It's not a problem. It's very easy to can fix. Now we can just click here or press this bottom. In the middle here, you'll find the bottom. You can press this bottom and breathe out the water at the same time. Immediately the water will go out. But if you just keep your position for your lips like you will never have water inside your lips. Okay? That's about how we will breathe. Anyway, we will not dive immediately. We will take something like 1 minute to the surface, and then you will just get practicing for breathing. Then when you be ready, we can start to go for that. Okay, good. So under the water too, please, I don't need anybody to swim. No swimming under the water. My hand beside me like this, my chest, in front of me, like a Superman. No problem, but most important, don't swimming under the water, please. We start our dive vertical, like that, and then we become horizontal like this, and only we can swim only with our levers or our thrust like this. Just very slowly kicking under the water. That's about all. Under the water too, we will get some pressure in our ears, just like we feel it in the ear flap. So what we will do if we get some pressure in our ears, we will make something called vocalization. What's mean vocalization? I will close my nose well, like that, and breathe out from my nose when it's closed. I will found my ear, make something like this. This is our vocalization. You can try it now, buddy.
Yeah, we've done that before, haven't we? Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now I can.
I am.
Really cool to Fox and Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, when we're on play?
Also, mask here is a simple material, so we can press in the nose here. It's very easy under the water. Perfect. Under the water too, if you go and some people forget and breathing with his nose, or maybe if you go to the water and you have some pain or some problem or something like this, or somebody have a big mustache like me, maybe something like drops of water can come inside the mouth. It's not a big problem, very easy problem to fix it. So how we fix it if we get some drop of water inside our mask? Now, let's say I'm diving and I found some drops of water here or here or here, and I wanted to get it up. What I will do, I just will get my head up to collect the water here. Then I press this plastic area by one hand like that. Then I will breathe out, bellow from my nose. Here come out from my nose and pull the water out. So head up, head in the mask, bellow from your nose. Immediately the water will go out. But if you keep your breathing with only your mouth and you go to water and ignore the mask in a clean face, you will never have water inside you. Finally, because we can speak together under the water, we have some signals together, just to get contact with each other. First signal, and the most important one, is signal. What's the signal mean? I'm okay. If I give you this signal, I'm just waiting the answer from you. You should be okay and feeling good, you should give me this signal. I'm okay with it. You can complain with us. So what we will do if you have a problem and you would like to take that instructor who can help you under the water, I just will get my head, my hand, sorry, like that, and move left and right. Like this. What does this mean? I have a problem. And let me know, please, where is the problem, just so you can help me. So I have a problem, pressure in my ears. I have a problem, I get some drop of water in my mouth. I have a problem, I get some Sharm el-Sheikh and in our diving center too, Marina Diving in Salah. It's my pleasure to introduce for you our crew today. First of all, we have our Capitan Khamis. Good morning, Capitan. Then our crew and our instructors that will be with you. We are a couple from diving instructor and a couple from the snorkeling guide too. We have Captain Muhammad, our snorkeling, our guide who diving today.
What happened to snorkel? I don't want to die.
We have a couple from professional snorkeling guide too. Captain Muhammad too, but Muhammad number 2. And we have our professional snorkeling guide, Captain Magdi. He will be with you too. Captain Muhammad and Captain Magdi, they are a professional for snorkeling guide. They will help you all the time. If you just will go for snorkeling, if you will only swimming, they will give you everything you needed. A mask, a life jacket, and all the time they go in the water with a ring. If you can't swim good, you can have a life jacket and hold this ring. He will help you all the time. Okay? And we have our professional photographer today, Mr. Hamdi. Hamdi, our professional photographer today, and he will making for you a nice album here in the boat, in the water, when you make a dive, when you make a snorkeling with the White Island. And at the end of the day, he will make you see this album. If you like it and feel it deserves money, you can speaking about him, about how much it costs. And finally, my name is Abdullah. I'm a Badi Master Scuba Trainer, and the reviews that you will go for dive too. So today, thank you. So today, about our destination, we are going to Ras Mohammed National Park. So for information, Ras Mohammed National Park is one of the most beautiful national parks all over the world. Especially you choose your trip in a perfect day. Today is perfect. The place will be so good. So that's something for all of us. Ras Mohammed National Park starts from this red lighthouse over there until 850 meters to the front and to the right. And today, our program, we will do 3 stops. First stop, we will do it in a nice place, it's called Seven Food, Ras Mohammed. For diving and for snorkeling, really it's very beautiful. Second stop, we will go to visit the White Island. We have something like 45 minutes in the White Island. We enjoy the sun, we enjoy the sand there. Then we will back again to get our lunch. And after this, we will continue our day and make our last stop. Last place in Ras Mohammed. That's about our program today. 3 stops in 3 different places. About our food today, it's very important to know our food's name, because if you're looking around here in Sharm el-Sheikh, we have the same food, size and color too. All the same. But one is the difference in the name. Every food has its name. So our food today is called green pie. Green pie. Okay? Please don't forget this name because it will be our food name in the water too. Green pie. Okay? Perfect. Green pie food is continue from sea level, as you see. Down there, to the left and in the right, we have a couple from Zoe. One in the left, one in the right. And in the middle is the food you can follow. Salon. Salon is a place, quiet place which if you like to rest without sun, without wind, something like this. And after this, we will get our lunch in the salon too. Besides the stairs here, we have a small function of drink.
thinks he's got it all sorted. doesn't
Yeah, he just thinks like it can go straight from high school and he's got everything laid out in front of
And
him,
that's
how
it, and
life's
that's
going
it.
to be.
It's gonna
And
make
it's
thousands.
like, me and him just look at each other and go, we'll give you about 2 years after school till you realise. Because it's like, my niece used to be exactly the same. When she left, she thought she'd have everything. She thought she'd have all this money in the world, everything. And it's like, now she's left her mum and it's been like 2 years. She now comes to me and goes, I now know what you mean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's not easy to afford your house, is it, that you thought you'd have everything?
Especially nowadays, anyway. It's even worse.
I bet they think like they leave school, they get a job, and then thousands coming in.
Yeah.
They forget the thousands going back out.
Yeah.
To pay for your bills, your water, your gas, and everything.
No, that's what his nephew's like.
And not only that, but the money you do have left over, if you want to spend it on yourself, you can't. You've got to go back to work next day.
Exactly.
So you don't have time for yourself.
It's like where that his nephew works. It's like he said, he sat there and he was like, oh well, I'm going to become a builder, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that. I'm like, yeah, good on you. Says that's what you feel like you want to do. I says, I'm not going to say no against you. I says, but have fun doing it. And then he sits there and he goes, oh well, why aren't you saying out against it? I says, well, for one thing, I said, your uncle was started off at Argos. I says, and he's had to work his level up to where he is now. I says, that's how life works. I said, you can't. I says, it just doesn't come straight out of a job, out of school to go find a job. I said, you've got to put yourself out there
You've got to
go get that job.
You got to work around it. But it's like about 2 years ago. It was obviously he was still saying he wants to become like a brickie and all that. And it's like, oh, you don't need any grades for that. I'm like, no, you do. You need to go to college. You need grades for college. No, you don't. No, you don't. I've been told you don't need grades. Then someone in the year above him who used to talk to, he's gone to college and he comes back to me and goes, oh, you were right. You do need grades. So that's when he started knuckling down for his grades, because he didn't take school very seriously. So I think that made him open his eyes, thinking, oh, my uncle and auntie do know what they're talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
So I just don't bother with him at the moment.
We just leave
I'm
him.
like, if his Sarah says all this that he's got coming in and he'll be lending money off us and everything, and I sit there and go, right, okay. I'm like, at the moment, I said, we're living comfortably. I'm like, I'm not going to come for you to money. I'm like, I guarantee in the next like 2 years you're going to come to your Uncle Scott for money. Yeah.